Dame toda la noche, no nos queda mucho tiempo más. No quiero perder lo que queda. Seguimos siempre la pasión y confiamos solo en el amor. Yeah. No quiero perder lo que queda. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad. Y más convierta en rayos. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad. Y más crecemos en número, en solo un trueno de horizontes. Seremos miles. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad, hasta que me convierta en rayos. Y más allá, a través de la gran oscuridad.
Every day we escape, losing all of our faith. We can't live this way. Feel me slowly fade away. Feel me slowly fade away. As far as the wind will take me. Every day I feel time slipping, passing, skipping by. All the words I could say just can't really seem to stay. Feel me slowly fade away. As far as the wind will take me. What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
Really didn't come on here until the third.
Go behind the backs. Back move. Riley. Free court. Oh, and the slam jam dunk. Big play. Maybe brought some energy to this O'Fallon team.
That's what they need. It's knotted up at 35. That was a big turnover, and there's the dunk.
Instead of talking about it, we'll show you. Like our first game, O'Fallon taking on Collinsville. Both schools rocking gold and purple in honor of Kobe Bryant. To the action, Caleb Burton left wide open. He sinks the tray, play the guitar, young fella. Then Drew Pebble with the fast break makes one man miss, then Euros his way to the deuce. Crowd goes nuts, and the Panthers go up 9. But here come the K-Hawks. Rayshawn Taylor from the top of the key, bottom. He struggled tonight, his only made for deep. And I know it's late on the Friday night, but the bench stayed open for Kawan Smith. K-Hawks down 4, but O'Fallon wasn't letting this one get away. Mason Blakemore drives hard to the cup, and he finishes. O'Fallon hands Collinsville their first loss, 55-41.
He really didn't come on here until the third.
Go behind the backs. Back move. Riley. Free court. Oh, and the slam and jam and dunk.
Williams over to Liddell. Liddell back over to Williams. Brazil in the corner. Here's Liddell in the post. Back out Mosby for 3. He got it! He got it! 4 seconds to go. Simeon has an opportunity. He falls and turns it over. Belvo West wins the ball game. Of all the guys that could take that game-winning shot, it's Mosby, and he's the hero. He wins it for Belleville West.
With a total of 5 points, but 3 clutch points. They got it down there. They're working him over. He put it on him. And wow, what a game for the Belleville West Bruins. And Chicago City played their hearts out their entire game. And they got burnt by the guy that had been Jalen Mosby. A great defensive effort from Jalen. He was pretty quiet. I got him with 5 points, but the last 3 were the big ones. Here we go on the replay. Looking around.
Hill, good ball movement, unselfish.
And he is wide open.
Look at him.
Nobody.
That didn't even cross his mind. What a great assist from Liddell. That just shows he's not just a scorer.
There it is, and nothing but net bang.
The scorer.
There it is, and nothing but net bang.
Take it all back, hate the things that you said, 'cause I wish you didn't mean it. I'm under attack, running far, far away, and I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep, and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night. Confession I shouldn't have spoke, 'cause you didn't feel the same way about me, and it's eating me alive all of the time. So I'd rather keep my distance from you. You don't gotta lie to me to get through. Push and pull me off into the deep, and let's pretend that nothing ever happened on that night.
I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life never when I knew not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to run my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Whole life never when I knew not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to run my pain. I see the sun coming out of that rain. My day really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
I've been dreaming. 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 Dreaming. I've been dreaming. I'll be dreaming. I'll be dreaming. I'll be dreaming. I'll be dreaming.
I didn't even have my sound on. Hello, racing fans, and welcome to round 6 of the Formula 2 Championship. I am your host, BRL Blue Flag. In the booth today, just solo me. We are dealing with in my mind, the hardest track on this calendar. 2.07 miles, 18 turns. And you thought it was hard just doing one race? These guys have to do it twice. Be on the lookout for people like ERS Ham Newton, BRL Maverick, Mean Fern, Taylor Clan, and especially Ferrari Nut, B-Dunk, and Chandler Seda, all these heavy hitters in this league as we look to our qualifying runs. Let's get all this wonderful data up for y'all. Right now it looks like Chandler, well, oh, Sparky's on the wall. Okay, there goes Sparky's qualifying as we're in a slightly dark qualifying session. As Ferrari Nut's moving up, and Ferrari Nut and Chandler look to be at the ones fastest right now, but we're not going to worry too much about getting every angle here for the one-shot qualifying, as it is just one shot. So yeah, these drivers having to navigate what is already a difficult handling car around the tight and twisty streets of this principality, which just makes for absolute carnage, but also some of the best racing that we will probably see all season with these Formula 2 drivers. As Chandler is currently battling for pole with Ferrari now as they're heading into the swimming pool section right now. And it looks like Taylor Clan's wrecked out, so he's going to start from the back of the grid as Chandler's coming around towards the penultimate corner. Here he comes, Anthony Nodes, and he's going to go into the start-finish line, and he is going to come across the line. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Ferrari or Chandler? It's going to be Chandler, only just, though. About 0.2 of a second ahead of Ferrari Nut with his teammate, with Chandler's teammate B-Dunk in third. Ham Newton getting disqualified, Terry Clan getting disqualified, and I think Boss Cookie got disqualified, so issues for them in qualifying session. But for the qualifying, that's going to round it out, so your 13-person grid's going to be Chandler, Ferrari Nut, B-Dunk, Hoopalicious, Mean for Maverick, SF1 Roads, EGC Sparky, Boss Cookie, Ham, Deer Hunter, Taylor, and J. Lee Bowens. Ham and Boss Cookie are definitely going to have a difficult time trying to get themselves up that grid as they are starting all the way in the back. As we are now waiting for the session to go ahead into race 1 here at Monaco. We have about 2 seconds, 0 seconds now. Now we should be transitioning in. If you're in the Twitch chat, make sure you make yourself known. I am in here as well, so I'll be answering any questions y'all have. So make sure you go ahead and jump on in. So it looks like it's going to be quite the dark race out here today for Formula 2. As they're going to be getting all set up for the feature race, which is the longer of the two. But goes based off that one shot qualifying. And then of course sprint race with the top 8 being reversed. So whoever finishes in 8th starts first, and whoever finishes first starts 8th. So it definitely adds a little bit of interesting drama into the second race because you have all these fast drivers moving up the pack. As we have about 3 seconds into the formation lap where Chandler's going to be leading them away for I don't even know how many laps, 21 laps of the Principality of Monaco. As Chandler just goes ahead and skips the chicane, as it is going to be a nighttime, well, a dusk race, I should say. It looks like J. Lee Bowens is getting going in the Sauber team by Charou's car. It's his teammate, not his teammate. Yeah, not his teammate. His teammate is going to be Ferrari Nut, actually. Yeah, Ferrari Nut's also in the Sauber team by Charou's car. Those two, Ferrari Nut having a really strong season so far, battling in the championship right now as Chandler spins out. I think, did he just disqualify both of them? He did. Oh, he did. Ferrari Nut and Chandler just got disqualified from. Oh, no, it looks like we have others in there. And that's going to be Ham and Boss Cookie. So people making contact in the formation lap, and those tires are going to be frigid. As now the Prima of B-Dunk's going to be leading them for the formation lap now. See if B-Dunk can get as much temperature as he can so he can try and jump those two at the start when they're most vulnerable and don't have that much tire temperature. As we look at the MP Motorsport number 17, Hoopalicious. He's in 4th right now. He's another one who didn't get caught out. The Univertruci of Mean Fernaso, Maverick, and SF1 Roads, the two Ardens starting, I think, right beside each other, if I'm correct. Or actually, no, they'll be angled at each other. As we look to the start of round 6 of the Formula 2 Championship. Should be exciting as we're waiting for the last cars to grid up. J. Lee Bowens, your last car to grid up as we're going to be getting ready for the race 1. Here we got 4 lights, 5 lights, and it is go here at Monaco. Let's see who gets the better start, Ferrari or Chandler. It looks like Ferrari Nut gets the better start. Can he hold it around the outside? It's going to be, oh, is he going to make wall contact? Let's see if everybody makes it through turn 1 cleanly. It looks like they have. Deer Hunter, though, dropped down to 13th already. As they're running too wide into Casino Square, and we got a spin. That's a MP Motorsport. That is Boss Cookie. That's, oh my goodness. Luckily he reset there, so I think everybody's going to get rolling, but I have to think there's damage on somebody's car. After that, as we head into Lowe's Hairpin, the slowest corner in Formula 1 and Formula 2, is they're going to go ass to bumper there. As everybody's heading down, so Deer who was in 13th briefly, is now in 7th. As Ferrari Nut and Chandler are starting to go at it. B-Dunk and Hoopalicious in the MP Motorsport car, trying to chase down that Prema of B-Dunk. B-Dunk, though, trying to stay away and try and keep up with his teammate and that Sauber of Ferrari Nut as they head into the swimming pool section to end lap 1 as they head to Anthony Nodes. Ferrari Nut trying to keep up with Chandler, but Chandler he's feeling good. He gave a little bit of the wiggle of the steering wheel. I think he's definitely feeling good. Heading up the hill to start lap 2. As somebody's in the pits, we got a bunch of people in the pits actually. Sparky and J. Lee Bowens. Looks like SF1 Rose just dropped down to 11th. He might have had an issue there. Ham Newton down in 9th. So he is definitely not having the race he wanted so far. BRL Maverick in the BWT Arden. He's in 8th with Bosky in the MP right in front of him. And his teammate Hoopalicious in 6th. Deer Hunter already up to 5th, so he is making headway on these drivers. Meanfern right in front of him. Gonna try and stay away from Deer Hunter, the fast charging Dams car. And B-Dunk, though, already built a nice gap to Meanfern, who is Meanfern, and then B-Dunk can't really keep up with Ferrari, who is likewise unable to keep up with Chandler. So people are already getting spread out here, but we do have a battle for 8th between Ham Newton and Maverick. Maverick makes a mistake, he taps the wall. Ham's gonna try and look at a move here. It's not gonna work. I think Maverick actually has wing damage. He does, he is missing the entire left side of his wing, so he's definitely gonna have to make a stop as he locks up heavily, and Ham gives him a little tap from the rear, but Maverick's staying out. I think he's pulling a little tactic here to back him up into his teammate of SF1 Roads. Hoopalicious, though, stops into the pits, but yeah, that looks like a wing change and a tire change. So Hoopalicious into the pits already for an unscheduled pit stop. Sparky already got a 3-second time penalty. Wants to keep away from those tricky track limits. So we're gonna go focus back on Ham Newton and oh, and Ham's in the wall. Ham is in the wall. I don't think it was terminal damage, but he smacked that wall. I was about to say he did carry a lot of speed going into the corner right before Lowe's hairpin. Yeah, that has cost him. He definitely has wing damage now. Yep, he is missing that entire left side, so he's just like Maverick. Maverick's just gonna let his teammate of SF1 Rose by, but he hits the wall while doing it. That probably just caused more harm than good to his car, and he's locking up big time. He's roasting those tires probably. Maverick gets a 3-second time penalty as he tries to fend off Taylor Clan, who is probably just gonna sit there and let him probably just drive himself into the wall. Is Taylor Clan, but he might also start to get a little impatient. Is he gonna try around here? No, he is not. So, will Maverick finally pull in? He doesn't. So Taylor must start to begin frustrated here as he can't find a way around Maverick, but he is going to have DRS here. So it should be an easy overtake, but no. He's still behind. Oh, they both have wing damage though. That's why they're struggling. But here comes Ham. Ham also has wing damage. These three all having wing damage. Hoopalicious though stopped and repaired his wing. AGC Sparky as well as J. Lee Bowens. So lap 4, Chandler, 3-second lead with Ferrari Nut in the Sauber team by Charuz, and second with the Prema teammate of Chandler, B-Dunk, in third with the Virtusi of Meanfern in fourth. The number 1 car, Dams of Deer Hunter, is going to be in 5th with Boskookie in the MP Motorsport in 6th. The first of the 2 Ardens in 7th, Maverick being the 2nd in 8th, followed by Taylor Can. Taylor Can's going to go down the inside. Max Verstappen 2019 didn't really work. Taylor's in 9th though, and then you have your probably one of the fastest people in Formula 2, Ham in the Virtusi. He's in 10th currently with severe wing damage. You have Hoopalicious, and he is in 11th. He's in the 2nd MP Motorsport car. And then you have EGC Sparky, and finally J. Lee Bowens in the back with Sauber team by Charuz. And it looks like Taylor Khan's getting around Maverick as Maverick's into the pits, and so all three of them are in the pits actually. There. So that's gonna be Taylor, Ham, and Maverick all in the pits. Let's see who can get out first. Is it gonna be Maverick? It looks like it is. Maverick's gonna be getting out on course first. Does look like Taylor Khan finally gets out just ahead of Ham Newton, but Maverick definitely bought his luck there and had a really good in lap to make sure he has a little bit of a gap to Taylor and Ham as they now move down to the bottom three of the field. But we look ahead towards Chandler. Chandler's over 3/4 of a lap ahead of him as Ferrari Nuts trying to stick with him, but he's falling like a stone to him. Hoopalicious is 3/10 behind Sparky. They might be looking at a battle. I think Sparky just got around Hoopalicious actually. So let's see if Hoopalicious can stay with Sparky. I know Sparky quite a fast driver when he wants to be. As it also looks like Meanfern has finally been hunted down by Deer Hunter. Hoopalicious picks up a 3-second time penalty, but Deer Hunter chasing down Meanfern, a little bit of lockup there from the Dams driver. But I don't think that'll affect him too much as Maverick and Taylor Clan look to be going at it. And Ham, here comes Ham as well. Ham's also running too wide into oh my goodness. Ew, and there goes Maverick with wing damage. Maverick into the wall with severe wing damage. He's really not going to be happy, and yeah, he just drove it straight into the wall. And that's going to be a virtual safety car. So, first virtual safety car of the race. Surprised it came this late in the first race. Yeah, everybody having to maintain a positive delta. As it looks like the VSC might be ending soon. Chandler Seda picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I know corner they up the strictness of corner cutting while under safety cars. Ferrari Nuts effectively getting a free pit here. He's pitting early, which I think might have just been the smartest move because it just went green and he just got out of the pit lane right behind Boss Cookie. So Wade stands right now. Chandler it might be close to Ferrari. I think Ferrari might have just jumped him there. But we will see once Chandler does decide to pit for those soft compound tires for his mandatory stop. Let me know what you think, chat. Did he stop too soon? Or is this the perfect plan? I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Make sure you let me know what you feel about it. So, lap 7, we have one retirement already, that being the BWT Arden of Maverick. Ham Newton, though, sitting in 12th right behind Taylor Clan. Ham, I know, definitely wants to get up to at least 8th so he can get that reverse grid pole, which would help him out megas considering his championship rival Ferrari Nut in 6th right now. He's looking to be challenging for that race lead as Ferrari and Boss Cookie look to be going at it now. Oh no, Ferrari Nut's up in the second. And let's see what the gap is, 22 seconds. So Chandler, he has to stop now because he's going to be doing nothing but losing the time to this fast charging Sauber of Ferrari Nut. It takes around 25 seconds for the pit, so he might come out lucky, but it's going to be a duel to the end with these two. I feel like as Boss Cookie's still in the pits, where is he going to come out? Looks like he might come out in 6. He does almost, yes. He just beats Sparky out for 6th place. Chandler, I believe this is his in lap. Here he comes. Is he gonna bank that hard right? He is into the pits. Now let's see where Ferrari Nut is. Ferrari Nut just came out of the chicane, heading towards the swimming pool section. Let's see where he comes out. Chandler already starting to leave the pits? No, he just got into his slot. He has just gotten into his slot. Here comes Ferrari Nut around Anthony Nodes. Down the main straight. Where is he going to come out? Is he going to come out? It's going to be so close between these two. Ferrari going to definitely close a lot of time. They're going to run theoretically side by side into turn one, but Chandler just going to be beat out Ferrari into that turn, and he's just going to stick him out ahead. So Ferrari Nut closed about a good 5 seconds there in the pit stops, and with Chandler having a 3-second time penalty, he honestly could just sit back and relax and enjoy this win if he can keep up with him. Chandler, though, is definitely going to be pushing, as we've already seen one lockup from the Prema driver, as he tries to build out a 3-second lead so that he can claim victory to future race. That's a little bit of lag. It might have been on my part there. I'm sorry if it was. As these two are going to be battling now. Taylor Clan gets around Jaylee Bones. Jaylee Bones is in the pits now. As we look heading into lap 10 of 21 here at Monaco for the Formula 2 Championship. Rarina and Chandler battling it out. It's definitely going to come close because Chandler, once his tires start to heat up, he's going to have less tire degradation than Ferrari. Ferrari's he's going to have to play it smarter because his tires are going to have less grip at the end. And maybe, who knows, it might be worse now because he chased so hard to close the gap on Chandler through that pit stop under VSC. But we'll see when it comes near the end of the race. We still have about 12 laps here. If you're in the chat, make sure you make yourself known. Up 10 of 21 here at the twisty streets of Monaco. And of course, make sure you don't go anywhere afterwards, because we will have a race 2 here. Coverage by me, BRL Blue Flag on the BRL Twitch. And we'll keep on this Chandler and Ferrari Nut battle for a while, unless we see Deer Hunter or Meanford, and they're gonna look like they're gonna be going at it. So we'll go on board with Deer Hunter and see if he can find a way around the ever chasey of Meanford. Chandler just sets the fastest lap, so he's definitely pushing, trying to build that gap. And Sparky gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I think he's up to 6 now. Definitely not good for Sparky. As we're on lap 11 now, Deer Hunter all over the back of Mean Fern. And it looks like Ham just got around Taylor Clan, it looked like. Or no, it's Hoopalicious. Hoopalicious onto the pit lane. But we're going to head back to this battle. Great shot here of Deer Hunter. Look how close he gets to the back of Meanford as he tries to find a way around him. Lap 12 now, Deer Hunter still struggling to way around Mainfern. So one thing here at Monaco, you really only have one place to overtake, and that's going into turn 1, or if you're brave enough, going into Lowe's hairpin. But other than that, it is pretty much a single file lap. As you see, double file didn't work. With the example of Taylor and BRL Maverick, that ended up with a Maverick out of the race. Ham into the pits now. I think he might be throwing on another pair of super softs to finish out the race, or softs. It's just not been going Ham's way currently, and yes, he is going to put on the soft compound tires. But yeah, like I was saying, just not going his way currently. The Deer Hunter has fallen back a little bit to Mean Fern. Might be struggling. As it looks like Deer Hunter still all over the back of Mean Fern. He definitely wants to find a way past him. You can tell by the aggression of how close he is getting to that gearbox. Looks like oh, we have another VSC. What just happened? Why do we have a VSC? Oh, it's for Sparky. Sparky's in the wall. So that's VSC, and that should close these two right up. And Sparky's out of the race. And we are green again. Meanfern looked to get a better start than Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter are gonna have to play some catch up here. Oh, and a little bit of a lockup there from Deer Hunter. Is actually about to lap Ham. So Meanfern about to lap his teammate. Never thought I'd be saying that. As they head to the last corner to start their lap 15 of 21. Oh, and Bosk, that's another VSC. Let me see if we can find it. I know where it is. It's just I can't find the angle on it, folks. I think he lost it heading to the swimming pool section. Oh yeah. So that moves Jaylee Bowens up into 8th. Delicious when he comes around, that moves him up into 9th. Yeah, that's gonna move him up into 10th. Chandler though, 10-second gap to Ferrari 9. He is driving phenomenal right now, except for that one little mistake with the penalty. He's driven flawless. Ferrari not trying to at least do something. He's close 2 seconds. Then there's B-Dunk, and then there's Deer Hunter all over the gearbox still. He's still trying to find a way around that Bertuzzi of Mean Fern. As they head up the hill, Deer Hunter still single file. As Deer Hunter is starting to fall back to Mean Fern, we'll focus on Jaylee Bowens and Yosef on roads. And Chandler just lapped them. He's going to be lapping Yosef on road shortly as well. I think these two are not even driving. I think they're actually ghosted. It's kind of hard to tell. Lap 17 of 21 in race 1. Chandler gets a little bit squirrely there. He's pretty comfortable though. He's on lap 18 now. Driving smoothly. Has nothing really to worry about. Ferrari, and it's about 8.89 seconds back. It's gonna be a dominating win if he can keep this up, Chandler. He's heading into lap 19. Race 1's almost coming to a close. And we have a safety car. Oh, I think it's for Jaylee Bowens. Oh. Okay. I don't know if they're gonna go green now with the safety car. I think the race might just end under safety car. We are waiting for Chandler to catch up to the safety car. Yeah, caught up to the safety car. I don't think they're gonna go green. I think this is gonna how race one ends. Oh, and they went green on the last lap, but it's not gonna really matter. Ferrari nut kind of made a mistake there. Pitted for new softs. So that's just gonna leave Chandler with a nice gap as Deer Hunter trying his best to get around Beamford. He's gonna have one more shot. Is he gonna send it here? No, he's not. We'll keep on board here. Heading up the hill, he's gonna try something. Are they gonna touch? Is the real question. He backs out, he's gonna try to switch back into Casino Square. No, it's not gonna work. Can he get a better run heading down towards the lowest hairpin? No, it's not gonna work either. Deer Hunter's struggling, running out of time. But Chandler, where is Chandler? He's in the swimming pool section. Chandler coming around to finish the race one. He's gonna become victorious here at Monaco. Race one, BRL Formula 2 Season 2. As here he comes around Anthony Odes. Down the main straight, and Chandler Seda is gonna win race one. Focus back down to for the Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter all over the gearbox, gave that gearbox a little bit of a tap. Probably lost some momentum there. As they are heading into the swimming pool section, it is now or never for Deer Hunter. He's just gonna have to lick the stamp instead of Meatford. Locks up a little bit. They bump. He's bumping him. Deer Hunter's just gonna have to send it here. Does he? No, he doesn't. He runs out of room. And Deer Hunter's not gonna have enough time, I don't think. He's just gonna run him down. And it's not gonna be enough for Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter's gonna have to concede. He's gonna have to stay in fifth. So we're just waiting for Taylor, our last driving car to finish. Looks like Hoopalicious is gonna be your reverse grid starter. Good result for him. Good job for him getting on that reverse grid pole. As Taylor, once he crosses the line, we will move on to race 2. As well let the fans enjoy the podium, and then we'll get back to it for race 2 once the screen loads in. And here we go, we're going to be getting ready for the formation lap for the sprint race. We'll be going down your grid now. It looks like Hoopalicious is going to be starting on pole with SF1 Roads in second. Taylor Clan's going to start the second road in third with Deer Hunter right beside him. Meanford in fifth. He's going to start the third row with Ferrarino right beside him. The fourth row is going to be the two Premas of Beto Kid Chandler. Row 5 is going to be J.Lee Bones and Ham Newton. Row 6 is going to be Boss Cookie and Sparky. And finally, row 7 is going to be the lone BRL Maverick. And that's going to round out your race 2 grid. It's a little bit darker here for the second race. Superlicious warming up those soft compound tires. As we'll be going for 15 laps here in the sprint race. Oh, and like half the grid got sent back to the... Wow. Okay. As we'll be getting ready for the lights. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here at Monaco. And it is green. So he gets off to a good start. It looks like Hoopalish is going to get off to a good start. So is Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter's going to slide himself up in the third, get around SF on the roads. Oh, they're going to run too wide going up the hill, but looks like SF on the roads is going to hold the position there. He almost runs to the back of Taylor Clan. No incidents to report of as of now. Everybody running pretty close to each other as we head down into Los Harbor for the first time. Ferrari Knight and Deer Hunter running side by side. Well, it's Taylor Clan actually. Well, no, it's Taylor Clan and Ferrari Knight and Deer Hunter. I'm not mistaken. I'm just tired. That's what it is. As they're all single file heading down to the chicane. As we head into lap 2, Upolicious still leads in the MP Motorsport car. He sets the fastest lap. Taylor Clan trying to chase him down. As we'll enjoy the sounds of the engines for a little bit and just watch pure no commentating action for a little bit, that is. And we are back, and we are under safety car conditions with the DNF of Jaylee Bowens. Tough luck for him. Tupalicious still leads this race. Alright, if you guys heard an echo there. Yeah, under safety car lap 7:15. Sorry about the break there. I just had to attend to some matters that were happening. So we have about 9 laps left. As Hoopalicious caught the back of the Mercedes-AMG safety car. As we'll probably see it out for a good solid 1 to 2 laps, maybe. All depends, honestly. Since I don't think we're near the end of the race, it'll give a chance to the group to bunch up. Still waiting for it to go green again. 8 laps left. Yeah, looks like the safety car's coming in, so we will be going green again here shortly. Bush is gonna back up the field, and now he's gonna going green lap, heading on to lap 9 here at Formula 2 Monaco. Bush in the MP Motorsport leads the field as they head up the hill, all in a perfect single file. Let's see if Hoopalicious can manage to keep this lead for 7 more laps. Looks like Kupalish is still doing well. He's still leading. But don't forget about Ferrari up front in third right now. So we're on lap 10 now. 6 to go. Ferrari now moves up in the second. Oh, and Taylor cleans out. What's this? Is this gonna bring out anything? Doesn't look like it. There's B-Dunk. He has a penalty he's serving. Now there's 5 to go. Can Hupalicious hold off Ferrari now? This is a real question. Hupalicious is driving his heart out. He wants this race win. Superlicious is doing a pretty good job of keeping Ferrari not away. Ferrari not though, looking at that overall win. So it looks like he might be getting. Unless Chandler can get in the third. With 4 laps left. We have 3 laps to go. A little bit of overstay there from Hippolytus as he heads into 2 to go. Shortly, coming through the swimming pool section, heading towards the end of the lap. An ultimate lap for Hoopalicious. Looks like Maverick's out. The Maverick 2 DNFs this weekend, not good for him. So can Hoopalicious hold it off? Penultimate lap. Ferrari out within a second. Yes, here comes Hoopalicious to start the last lap. Just a second separates him and Ferrari Nut. The yellow sector 3. Sparky just wrecked out. We'll go on board with Hoopalicious for his last lap. Below's hairpin heading down towards the tunnel. Oh, and something happened to Ferrari now. He's down in 3rd. He might not win the overall now. It might be Chandler. Chandler literally has no front wing though. Like quite literally does not have any aerodynamic advantage when it comes to the front wing. So, is he going to be able to hold off me for him? The real question. Oh, and that's him out of the session. Hoopalicious though. He's going to win the race. And tough luck for the primary driver. Oh, Deer Hunter won. What? Deer Hunter has won the race. Apparently. Ferrari finished 2nd, Hoopalicious 3rd. Mainfern's gonna come home in 4th. That's off on Rhodes in 5th. Am in 6th. And we're just waiting on B-Dunk, who's gonna come home in a 7th. Okay. Definitely didn't expect that, but you know, that's whatever. I thought Hoopalicious was gonna wanna win. I must have didn't catch something. Yeah. Crosses the line. Heading into your post race now, we will begin our driver interviews, of course, like always. But first, we will be running down your order for race 2 of the feature of the Monaco GP F2 sprint race. So, finishing in first is going to be the Dams of Deer Hunter. Carlin. Wow, I'm way off. Ferrarnet's going to come on 3rd. Hoopalicious 3rd. Me for 4th. SF1 Roads 5th. Ham 6th. B-Dunk 7th. Chandler 8th. That's all your finishers. Weekend results. Chandler's gonna win overall weekend. Okay. Now we are gonna get our drivers in here. As we are trying to get all of our drivers in here.
All right, where's the bots? I need to check mark. It's
There
not
is no
popping up.
box.
Oh.
And you're echoing. If I can find everybody else, this would be wonderful. There's Ferrari nuts.
Radio check 1 2.
I gotcha. For some reason I cannot find Chandler. Somebody can get Chandler in here.
Nah, we don't need him.
We gotta do.
Do we?
You're also talking. Oh my goodness. Who's echoing?
It's mine. I'm muted after I talk.
Okay, well, we're gonna start with the man who's won overall this weekend. Chandler, I don't even know how. But you have done it. Talk me with that sprint race. You didn't seem to have the pace you did in the feature race. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, lap one, I in the tunnel just turned too late and just smashed a bit of my wing off. Had yellow wing for the rest of the race, so that was the culprit of the lack of pace. But then, lap 14, when you don't have any wing, your pace really drops off. So
Yeah, tough luck for you in the sprint race, but definitely have to be feeling good with that overall though.
yep, first race in F2 with a win. I don't count last season's Monaco win because I used line like a little bitch. But anyway.
Yeah, congratulations. We'll move on to our second place person, Ferrari Nut. Ferrari Nut, you were challenging for the win in the sprint race, especially coming down to the final laps, and all of a sudden you dropped down to third. If you want to talk to me about what happened there.
That's just a simple fact of just being on 4-lap older tires than everybody else in the field because of the fact that for some reason you can make a pit stop for your tires in the feature race under safety car, but not under a virtual safety car. Which I was unaware of because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Aha.
So I had to make a second stop in the feature race, which is why I finished third instead of second there. And yeah, just the last couple laps, the tires just started giving up on me. So I got a little sideways out of turn one. Deer got by. I'm missing half the wing on the right front. I'm just like, okay, just keep it within 3 seconds so that friggin' MP leading the race and you'll still get second.
Most definitely. And yeah.
Big thing for me this weekend was I slashed the points gap to the lead by half. So
I was about to get to that. How do you feel knowing that you just slashed that huge point gap to a Ham Newton?
Well, it makes up for me not being here on the first week, so back in it.
Most definitely.
And
congratulations to you, and hopefully see some of the same form next week. We'll move on to our final person, Deer Hunter. Deer Hunter, how in the hell did you win that sprint race?
Man, I don't know, man. It's just something about Monaco. I just hang on behind Ferrari. Ferrari got up my inside there when I got held up by the leaders on that first lap, and I just followed him through and kept getting quicker and quicker as the race went on, and was in a good position there. Capitalized when Ferrari made a mistake, and then Hoopalicious had a penalty, so was out there and was able to capitalize.
Most definitely, congratulations, and especially with the feature race, you were battling Meanford in there for a good bit. Congratulations on the third place. That is gonna wrap up our stream for the end of, for tonight. Make sure you go and check out our affiliates, Rogue Energy, Into the Am, Vertigear, Gamer Grind Co., and our merch designed by humans. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, with me, BRL Blue Flag, and BRL Liffer Jr. for Tier 2. And make sure you tune in 10 p.m. the same night for Dan and somebody else, Mysterious. Ooh. Make sure you tune in Monday for Exia on Tier 3, and then make sure you come back here 10 p.m. Eastern next Friday for more Formula 2. With that being said, this has been BRL Blue Flag here with the Formula 2 Championship in Monaco. Have a good night, and see y'all later.